jealousy about me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got a hit, but shout it, he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got 3?
How y'all feeling this Friday morning? I need to hear about the wins this morning, y'all. Where y'all at this morning? How are we feeling this morning? Let's go. Throw them virtual hands up. I need to know what's going on. It's Friday. We completed another week. I already know the King Reginald is coming through top notch, #1 all the time. Let's talk about it, King. Let us know how you doing this AM. Let's talk about it, King. Come talk to us.
Can everybody hear me?
We sure can.
Well, a big win yesterday while I wasn't on the call. My son graduated from high school, man. He had to go to summer school, but he made it. So that's a big accomplishment. And
everybody unmute for the King.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's a big win.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Much show to King Some Love family. Next up, we have Queen Tay. Come talk to us, Queen.
Good morning, family.
How
are everybody doing? So I was able to expand my business and look bigger than what I was looking. Yesterday I was able to do the creations with Tina, yeah. Yes. And I was able to turn my nail business into just not supporting clients, but uplifting entrepreneurs who don't know, basically to turn passion into profit, to basically expand just a different mindset of my business to how to help other entrepreneurs like myself who gets lost in the skill to expand it and help them, teach them about business and teach them about funding.
Okay, Queen Tay, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all better show the Queen some love. I love it. I love it. Keep growing. I love it, Queen. Y'all show Queen some love in the chat. Let's go, King Bruce. Come talk to us, King.
Hey, Grand Rising fam. Yeah, one of my wins this week was my daughter also, Reginald. I feel you on that. She's in Illinois State University, about to be a senior this year and going to pursue education for the city of Chicago. So I'm proud of her, got a scholarship going. So yeah, it's good times. And then for me with the business, we're just getting closer and closer. Going over the things yesterday, and I'm just excited about where everything's going in the next couple of weeks. So shout out to everybody. Let's keep going.
Yes, I love it. Show the King some love, family. Getting closer and closer. I cannot wait to hear about these wins. We know they coming because you're doing the work. As long as you stay focused and keep doing the work, it's going to happen. I absolutely love it, family. All right, Queen Moya, you ready to share this? Yes, let's go. We are on our mailbox motivational call number 9, family. So we basically just about to do our progress updates as far as last week. And we're moving into next week. So we're going to be talking about our next steps, but we'll review the progress that you've made towards your habit hacking goals and set next steps to further your progress and success. So hopefully your habits have started to shift. Hopefully we was doing the work last week. So we're going to review progress made in implementing new habits. We're going to discuss challenges and brainstorm solutions and set new goals and strategies for continued habit improvement. Is so important that we continue to break old habits and pick new habits to further our success. Of course, one of the most important factors in here, as far as our consistency and discipline, is our commitments. So I hope you chose one new habit to develop and track your progress daily, family, daily. Use habit stacking to pair a new habit with an existing one. Eliminate any bad habits by identifying triggers and finding healthier alternatives, something that works better for you. Field research, exploring the latest findings in your area of expertise. And goal tracking and updates, monitoring progress towards your goals. I hope we are staying focused, disciplined, and consistent as far as our commitments. That's very, very, very important, family. My queen, Jazz, our energy coach, come through with that smoothie for us, queen.
Great morning, everyone. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Listen, we're going to get present real quick. Get this applesauce banana milkshake overflow smoothie into our bodies today. Why? Because we are alive, we are blessed, and we are healthy. We just want to touch on the fact that believing first before you see it is truly important, especially with our habits, right? So having faith and knowing that all we do with thank you. And all we do with our habits is really the true start, right? Embracing the unknown. So instead of if this doesn't work or what if it doesn't work? Well, what if it does work? When it will work, because it will work. We are in the environment. We are having the right smoothies for the day to get us closer and closer and closer and closer to our dreams. Listen, I'm living my dream every day. If you're living your dream every day and you're proud to be alive, healthy, well, and help other people, I want you to drop the battery symbol in the chat because I'm feeling fiery on this Friday. I know I gotta make the smoothie thick and quick, but I'm feeling fiery. And if you are grateful, if you are ready for the day, if you are ready for our coach crew who's really changing our lives and what we do so that we believe before we see, because the belief is more powerful than anything that you can get in life, right? It starts with the mindset, and this we know. So to keep it real thick and short, let's make some noise, unmute our mics, because we're powerful in the unknown and knowing that everything we believe we will achieve. So let's unmute our mics, make some noise. Coach crew in the building. Let's bring our coach up because we know we need this. So let's get it. We in the building.
Let's go. Bring them up. Bring them up. Bring them
Let's
up.
go.
Let's go. Let's go.
We on
Working.
now.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Sound like I need another energy smoothie. That's what it sounds like.
I was about to say, because you know I got strawberries, berries, grapes.
Let's go.
Listen, hold on
Let's
real
get
quick. Y'all not making noise for me. I hope y'all know that, right? You're making noise for yourself. And when you make noise for yourself, what happens is you feed off the energy. Like, this is why if you clap, you start smiling, right? Like, if we learned this as children, like you used to walk in, I don't know about y'all, but New York City has some real slave ship type of school. You'll walk in, they put us in an auditorium or they put us in a gymnasium, they make us stand up next to each other. And then they make us sing the Pledge of Allegiance. Make us clap it up, but the clap it up part is what we like. We didn't care about the Pledge of Allegiance. They used to have to tell us, put your hand on your heart. Or do this. Like, nah, I ain't doing none of that. All I know is that I'm in this school and that's it. All right. But what I'm going to do is clap it up because I like that part. I like the way that makes me feel. Clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up for yourselves. Is my screen showing reverse? Because on my screen, it looks reversed. Like, you see my letters correctly? It looks a little weird on my screen. All right, cool. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Give some applause to Jasmine. Give some applause to Sunshine. Thank you for opening it up. Nico. Look, Nico, I don't care who come up first. Play that music, man. Play that music. And when Sunshine going around saying, yo, when Sunshine going around saying, what's up, still play that music. Don't turn it down. Keep that music hot. All right, until she start getting into the shebang. All right, cool. So this whole week has been about habits. And I'm going to be real with y'all. Right now, I'm in Atlanta. You know, Sunshine and Moya finally was able to kidnap me, and Danielle was a cohort in it. And they always love it when I come down to Atlanta. They always say, yeah, we go get you a home in Atlanta. And the biggest thing is that we got to keep the same habits. Just because we're all together, just because we're having fun, just because we're enjoying life, it doesn't mean we stop the work. It means that we go even harder on the work so we can enjoy ourselves even more. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't get a little bit of success and then it's time to sleep. You don't get a little success and now, you know, you fall off. The habits, your habits that you currently have determine the quality of your life. And I thank you all for just being present and allowing me to pour love into you and really be a pillar of mindset, right? Because mindset is the GPS to your success. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be honest, 2% of you are doing the work. I'm really a big stickler for doing the work because it makes me feel really weird when you don't do the work. It just makes me, because this is why it feels weird. People will get on one-on-ones with me and they will complain, and I would just listen because I'm a motivated listener. I love to listen. I learned that a long time ago. If you listen, good things are going to happen for both people. Because also, not everybody wants to be spoken to. Most people just want to be listened to. And I realized that a long time ago. And that's because we've been conditioned to not truly express ourselves. And when you don't do the work, it's not your fault because you don't want to do the work. It's part of a condition of not wanting to fully express yourself. For example, back to the school thing. When you took homework home, how many of you enjoyed the homework? Put a 1 in the chat if you enjoyed the homework. Put a 2 in the chat if you enjoyed the homework. Because it's going to be a mixed bag, but I know I'm going to predominantly see 2s. I know that already. I already know that. I think most of us know that too. Don't try to put 1 in there just because I said that. Like, don't be one of those people, because that's just a weird thing. Don't be that. Now your life is not the way you want your life to be because you do weird stuff like that. All right, cool. So 2, right? It's a 2. Like, most people do not want to do homework. Why? Because I don't know. I want to put it in the chat. I want somebody, in fact, I want 30 seconds or less, somebody come up and explain why they don't want to do homework. So raise your virtual hand, because this was a topic of discussion yesterday, right? So it was me, Ramel, Smitty, Boom. Boom came in, and we were all talking about how do we make the programs better? And Boom was like, yo, more accountability. Ramel was like, nah, I don't think it's more accountability. Sometimes when we hold people accountable too much, they get scared and they don't do the work. Like, this is a real thing that really happened to me and Ramel. Me and Ramel used to hold people so accountable that we used to call your name up here. We used to call your name up right here. Oh, yo, so Moya, you ain't do this. Okay, so David, you didn't do this. Oh, David, oh, how come you said you was gonna do this but didn't do that? Miss Zulu Queen, you up here, you said you was gonna do this, you didn't do this. And then now Miss Zulu turn the camera off. And now David go in the comments and David be like, yo, I don't know about Crew, man. Crew acting like he a sergeant or something. Like, yo, I got 2 kids at home. Like, yo, I know you got 2 kids at home. That's the point. That's the reason why I'm putting the emphasis on it. Why haven't you done the work? Like, every person here should be striving so that way their kids are hanging your picture up on their wall. Like, let's be real, y'all. If your child is not hanging a picture up of you on their wall and calling you their hero, let's be honest about the job that you've done. Let's be real about it, because I know some of y'all like to fake the funk and believe that you've been doing such a great job, but let's go ask your children. Let's go ask the kids, because they're going to tell you. Let's go ask the children, have you been doing exactly what you said you was going to do? And you get mad about your children not doing the work when they got the role model of a person that doesn't want to do the extra work. They got a role model for a person that doesn't want to do the extra work. Yeah, I'm cutting close, y'all. Yeah, I'm cutting close. And this is not to make you feel bad. This is to really get you to understand. And you might think that you're doing the work, and you're absolutely not. Showing up to these calls is not doing all the work. That's part of the work. Yesterday's, you do have to show up for yourself. You're going to snap it up and clap it up for that. We're going to celebrate you. We're going to celebrate your wins, because every small win creates big gains. But let's be real. We're not doing enough. It's because of our habits. So let's go to the couple people, Sunshine. Why do we hate doing schoolwork? I mean, homework.
King Reginald, come talk to us, King.
We don't like to be stretched. That's not one of the reasons why we don't like to do homework. Homework stretches us, and doing anything stretches us, so we don't like to be stretched.
Real question. Why? Why not?
You say why we don't like to be stretched?
Yes.
Because we know if it's because I guess we scared sometimes, because we scared of success, and if it stretches us, it's gonna take us to a whole nother level. So we kind of scared of the unknown in a sense.
Yo, hold on. Like, I love that, Reginald. I love the fact that you're being vulnerable. Everybody send some love in the chat. How real, how explicit can I get with you, Reginald?
Get real with me, man. I'm like I said, I'm 40. I have no time to waste. So man, I'm ready.
You're 40? Whoa, okay. Something Reginald been doing. What you been doing, Reg? You got something in that water, wherever you at. All right, cool. So the thing is this, y'all. Let's be real, and I want y'all to put it in the chat, because I don't want to keep holding back anymore. And like, the thing is this is how I feel. When we have these gatherings, when we have these meetings, and everybody's just hype and they want to be in the room, and I don't feel accomplished. To be real with y'all.
I was just thinking about, that was many moons ago. A lot of it was boring. I was one of those people that was supposed to get skipped like 3 different times, but my parents kept me in my right grade. And so it just felt extremely boring to me. And so I really wasn't into actually doing it. So sometimes I would, and sometimes I wouldn't, but it was very hard for the homework to keep my attention. It was very hard for school to keep my attention, especially after I left Harlem and went to Queens. It was two totally different school systems. And when it didn't hold my attention, I was just done for. And it really, I still passed everything with flying colors, but I literally just wasn't doing the work because I guess I was just choosing not to, being lazy, but I was literally just bored. And some of it just didn't make sense to me as far as doing it. Like, I couldn't stand the math. Like, once you added the alphabet into the math portion, I was just like, these two don't belong together. That's like oil and water. What are we doing? I'm not going to need this. And so it was just, I literally just had a different mindset with it. But I didn't, it was kind of crazy because even though I didn't do the homework at home, I could still at some point get to school. And if I had to do the homework in order to pass, I could get it done and pass like with straight A's. I was able to do that. But as far as the homework was concerned, it wasn't something that held my attention. It wasn't something that intrigued me. So I literally, for myself personally, I didn't do it for that purpose.
Okay. All right. So like, I totally get that. And I totally love that. Can I break down a fundamental principle in that?
Sure.
Okay. So I've been there where school is very boring. Yes, monotonous. I totally understand, totally get that. However, what about the people who actually did school and taking the school seriously or with intention? Like the people that we quote unquote call nerds. What happened to those people? Just answer it in the chat. I think everybody knows. Answer it in the chat. Let's just be real. What happened to all the cool people? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was fly. Yeah, I was smart. But, you know, what happened? What happened to the people that we call nerds versus the people who was just like the everyday people who was smart, intelligent, whatever the case may be? What happened? Put an answer in the chat because I know y'all know already. It's no mystery. There's no mystery. There's no mystery. Were you one of those people? Were you one of the nerdy people? Because I'm quite sure we got one or two of them in here. Like, I'm quite sure we got them. But let's just be real here, y'all. The people that you looked at as far as not wanting to be like them, the people who went home, did the homework, excelled, and got 100%, who do you think they are now? Who do you think they are? They're the people who make your Facebook. They're the people who make your Instagram. They're the people who make your clothing. They're the people who make your cars. They're the people who made your technology. And you're sitting up here not wanting to do the work. All right, cool. Enough of that. So the biggest thing is this, because I got to bring Jasmine up here. I mean, I got to let Jasmine introduce Vanessa. Vanessa got to come up here. So the thing is this. Share your screen real quick, Moya. Go to luhvplus.com. And as we do this, start creating the new post for today. Share your screen. So the deeper dive in what Sunshine is saying, y'all want shortcuts. You get what I'm saying? That's the real truth of it. Y'all lazy and you want shortcuts. Let's just be honest. If you're lazy and want shortcuts, say I'm lazy and want shortcuts. Put the answer in the chat. Be real. I'm not telling you to do it if this is not you. Like, don't do it if it's not you. I'm only asking the people that this is for. And if you believe that it's not you and you're on the fence somewhere, but you haven't done the work that we've done, then it's you, buddy. Okay? Once again, like, I don't want to have to come up on the screen and do this. Like, I hate coming up here and doing this part. I hate it. I'd rather come up here, yo, what's up? Where the wins at? No, I had to stop Sunshine. No, don't be asking no wins. Ask because I could really be honest with y'all about some of the wins that y'all share. And every small win is a big game, but I want y'all to understand something. That's why I'm going through this. Share your screen, Moya, to go to luhvplus.com, please. And go to Accountability Accelerator Group. Remember, this is an accelerator program. You have to do the program to program your mind to get the results that you truly want, because the way that you've been doing has not been working. You carry the same work ethic that you had in school here. It's not going to work. You're going to be the same people who are sitting down at the end of the class thinking that you did something because they said you graduated. All that means they kicked you out of the class. That's all that really means. They kicked you out. Like, that's it. They got to tell you when you move, when you graduate. You didn't get to do anything. They got to tell you. So they kicked you out, to be honest. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with this person. Yeah, haven't y'all ever had those people who, you wonder like, damn, how do you graduate? Damn, how do you have? because they kicked them out. They got tired of them being around. They had no more space for them. Like, that's the real truth, y'all. The real truth, you moved up to the next level because your seat was needed. Okay, your seat was needed. All right, so is there a reason why the screen is not being shared, or what? What's going on here? So, Sunshine, you on your computer? Okay. Oh, Jasmine, one of y'all on your computer, can y'all share it? Go to luhvplus.com. All right, so once again, like, yeah, I don't want to be like this, y'all. Like, but I had to be honest with y'all and be real because, like I said, all four of us had a conversation yesterday, and it was getting kind of nasty, on a sense of like, if y'all don't do the work, y'all, then what are we doing this for? Like, are we just doing this so y'all can just pay money to be in the room? Like, if that's the case, be honest and say that's what y'all want. Like, you know what I mean? Like, be honest and be like, yo, yeah, I just want to be around like-minded individuals. I'm happy with that. Like, if that's the truth, and then you get a little game, all right, cool. If that's be real. But if we really, like, you see how much resources we throw at y'all? See, I'm like, when we give y'all everything, like, because we want you to never say no to yourself. We want you to be as successful as possible. And I don't want you, everybody keeps saying I'm getting overwhelmed. No, it's really because you like to take shortcuts because you're lazy. And it's not a crime. You've been overworked. Like, I get it. Like, you've been worked 40 hours plus. Like, you want to just rest and chill. But the reality of it, that's backwards. The more you rest and chill, the more work you got to keep doing for the longer amount of time, right? So if you keep wanting to take the shortcut and not do the work, then the longer you're going to have to be in this position. Like, when Sunshine was talking about being skipped, everybody had the ability to be skipped. You really didn't have to go 12. Come on, let's be honest. Y'all really had to do 12 years of school? Let's be real on that, y'all. Let's be real. You did not have to do 12 years of school. It's just, if you picked up the work and you executed the work, they was going to move you up anyway because they already knew that. You don't think. What school? Come on, y'all. Let's be honest here. Like, let's be real here. All right. So for the sake of time, I don't know what happened with the ladies of bringing up the screen. Could it be technical difficulties? Sometimes things like that happen. Oh, Sunshine says she got it. All right, cool. Thank you, Sunshine. So just go to accountability group. All right. So the biggest thing is doing the work, and this is the work that we set y'all to do. This is the work that we set y'all to do. Oh, you got to sign in with your account.
Let me do it from.
You remember your password?
Let me do it from.
It's okay. It's okay. Just for the sake of time, y'all. I wanted to show y'all because I love having y'all see it in real time and be able to do it. Oh, she's able to get in. Okay, that looks like she's in. All right, yeah, she's in. Oh no, she's not in yet. It says still say join. All right, cool. So the biggest thing I wanted y'all to do was just see it visually, right? I don't want to call y'all names out. I don't want to say, hey, look, you didn't do the work. I don't want to do that. I don't want to pull y'all up on the screen and make y'all feel bad about yourself. I don't want to do that. Why are you doing it to yourself, though? You get what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing it? Like, if you wouldn't want me to do it, why are you doing it to yourself? Everybody who's looking up to you, like your kids, like when you don't do the work, basically you're giving up on them. I know sometimes you can't see it that way because, yeah, you're a full-time mom, you know, you're a full-time entrepreneur, or you got this, you got that. Don't make excuses for why you don't have success. Just get the results. Do what you need to do to get the results to become more effective in less time. That's why I keep saying that to y'all. Become more effective in less time through strategic partnerships. You do it with the kids too. You don't always watch your child. You send your kid to school, you be loving that. You hate when school come back around. I mean, we hate when summertime come out because now you got to watch your child or to find some other way, you know, babysitter or something. But the point is, don't make excuses, y'all. Make solutions. Become more effective in less time. All right, everybody put this in the chat. Everybody put become more effective in less time. Like, that's your ultimate goal. How do I become more effective in less time? Now, you're going to be able to become more effective in less time through strategic partnership. That's the primary pathway. So when some of y'all say, I don't have the time, it's just an excuse that you're just doing this alone, right? You have to become more effective in less time. You have no way. There is no other way around it. You only get X amount of hours in a day. Some people like to say 24 hours, but let's just be real. The way technology is now, you don't need to use 24-hour monikers to depict your lifestyle anymore, right? Like 24 hours is back then, they didn't even have a cell phone. So you're using the same metric of time for somebody who didn't have a cell phone, somebody who didn't have, FaceTime, somebody who didn't have high electric vehicles, teleportation device like planes. Like, come on, y'all. Like, we can't use the same 24-hour period. Like, start breaking your days up into multiple days. Like the first 6 hours of your day, that's one day. The next 6 hours of your day is another day. Next 6 hours, that's another day. When you stack up your days by the end of the week, somebody got 7 days, but guess how many days you got? You got 21 days, they got 7. Who's gonna get the most work done? If you start breaking up your days into increments of 6 or 5, and you pretty much went out there and you was able to get 7 days, like let's say the average 7-day work week, right? Out of that 7-day, you was able to get 21 days out of that. Where would you be with the results? This is why we're where we are, because we don't look at the days as, okay, let me just do this thing, let me just do that thing. We look at, yo, how much can I do today? How much can I get done today? So scroll down and everybody can look here. So when somebody comes in, they're gonna add, maybe Jasmine might do, I don't know, but you might see Jasmine, you might see Sunshine, you might see Ian, but all of those people are admins and they can all put this post up. So when you come into this post, click on one of the comments, Sunshine. So when you come to post your post, you click inside the comment box and you make your post inside the comment. So you post a comment, right? It's a comment. Now scroll up. I want to show y'all what not to do. This is not to put you on blast. This is to show you that this is not what we, when you make a singular post by yourself and then you add workout pick to it as a topic, this is incorrect way to post. Why is it incorrect way to post? Because what it does, it causes dysfunction and clutter. It causes clutter. So now everything is all over the place. The fact that it's tagged helps out a little bit, but that's not the assignment. We came in here and we told everybody what to do. Maybe you missed it. It's cool, whatever. Going forward, this is how you post. All right. So just go to one of the posts real quick. Right there. Stop at field research, please. All right. So field research is very important. Like if you want to get the most out of this course, the most out of this program, the most out of this accountability, you have to do research every single day. That means 7 days of research. How many of you here did 7 days of research each day? I mean, 7 days of research each week. Put it in the chat. I want to know. So, all right. So Sunshine, when you look at this research field, right? When you come in to post your field research, you have to click in the comments. So click in the comments. Just pretend to type a little bit. So what you're doing is this, y'all. This is you're putting the actual research that you found in, not what you want to research. The actual research that you found, you put it here. Okay, you put it right here, then you hit the publish button. Once you hit the publish button, you're done. You go to the next topic, right? So I want to scroll back up. Scroll back up, scroll back up. That goes for all the topics. So now for people who are on the phone, your topic tabs are going to be at the top, slow down right there. If you are on a computer desktop, your topics are going to be on the right side. All you have to do is just fill in those topics, right? Okay, workout pick, you should be working out at least 3 times a week. Your goal update, you should be updating that daily. Research, you should be doing that daily. Commitments, you should be making that daily. Gratitude, you got that in there. Your alliterations are very important. Shout out to everybody who's been doing alliterations. I did see you do that. Great job. The alliterations are talking points for you to be able to speak clearer, faster, concise, right? When we drop the bars, it's for you to be able to drop the bar, drop the game, and that way people can pick them up. All right. So downloads, any materials that you needed would be in the downloads. Go into the downloads and be able to download everything that you need. All right. So what I want to do at this time, you can stop sharing your screen. Thank you so much, Sunshine, for that. These are the habits that you need to have in order to be successful. The reason why they gave you homework, y'all, is because you have to understand that you must constantly be working. Like, yeah, school is a whole nother entity, but look, the point is this is better than school. This right here is better than school. So if you showed up to school, you did the work, cool. I want you to take it to another level here. Everybody put another level in the chat. Jasmine, in this moment, I want you to change the energy for everybody because I was getting on them hard, y'all. I do, appreciate everybody allowing me to really just express myself and just let you know how much I want y'all to do the work because I really want y'all to be successful, man. Like, that's really the truth. The truth, honest, like truth, I want you to be successful. And the only way you're going to be successful is if you do the work. What is the work? The work is planning your work, execution, trying things, not stopping just because you made one post. Like, keep making more posts. Just because you called one broker, not stopping, like doing everything you need to do in order to get where you need to be, y'all. But that's why I say strategic partnership, because if you get with other people, it becomes easier. It's easy. When you do it by yourself, of course, you're gonna get distracted. You know, you're going to get distracted, y'all. Like, I'm being honest. So, like, as much as I want to, you know, pray, I really want to praise y'all. That's really what I want to do. I want to be up here like, yo, like, see how I be doing with Jasmine and them? That's really because they should be doing the work. That's really it. And if you do that, I want to do that for you. I want to make you feel welcome. I want to make you feel loved. I want to make you feel appreciated. But come on, y'all want me to do that when you're just doubting yourself, when you're not really giving yourself 100% effort? I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. That's fake, and I don't want to be fake to y'all. So, Jasmine, give us an energy smoothie, then bring up Vanessa, because Vanessa's going to talk about habits when it comes to eating, right? Eating habits. And then we're going to have Nico come back. Nico's going to talk about exercising habits, right? So this is all about getting fit, healed, healthy, understanding how to do it, and understanding that you have people to do it. Think about it this way. You got a personal holistic coach, y'all. Whenever you, come on, when have you ever had a personal holistic coach? Somebody who's going to be able to help you out, like literally help you, your health. When you ever had a personal trainer that you could have on call, that you could be inside the groups and share, like, you got that here. Because why? Because you're a mailbox millionaire. You're living a lifestyle of a millionaire. You got all these different coaches around you to help your life, and you have to take advantage of them. Everybody say advantage. You have to take advantage. All right? Enough power talking for me. You know, I wasn't even supposed to be on here, yo. Like, I really wanted to just watch y'all excel. Like, that's really it. But I got pissed off. Pissed off. I need everybody to do the work. Every single person. I don't want to call your name out because I don't want to make y'all feel that way, but do the work. Everybody today, while Jasmine is up there giving y'all the energy smoothie, go to loveplus.com, start putting in your research, start putting in your goals, start putting in your commitments for today. Every single person. I need to go up there and see at least 30. Sunshine, can you drop this link inside of the FYF group and any other group that's available to you, please? Jasmine, come up and get that smoothie out so we can bring Queen Vanessa in.
Yes, absolutely. Angela, we see your hand raised. If you want to throw what you have to say, put it in the chat for us. But I want us to be present to what Coach Crew is speaking about, right? So how are we feeling after that? Are we feeling, put which battery we feeling? Are we feeling the green filled battery, or are we feeling the red drain battery? And be completely honest, right? Be completely honest, because sometimes it takes the realness. It takes the truthfulness. It takes the honesty. It takes the integrity of ourselves to really get on top to where we need to be, right? And so as I see these green charts coming in the chat, that's what I'm talking about. We Mailbox Millionaires, and we in this academy not to be drained or scared from the truth, scared from reality, scared from doing the work, but more so to be motivated, to be recharged, to be rejuvenated. So those dropping that green battery in the chat, just know that this is the accountability we signed up for. And y'all are thorough through and through. And that's why y'all feel recharged. That's why you don't feel drained. You feel ready because you are ready. So let's lock into this environment, not only physical, but mentally with our thoughts, right? And that ties into how we live our daily lives, how our health is, right? So as Vanessa comes up, all these beautiful dreams, all these beautiful goals, everything that we're reaching and working towards, if our health is not right, none of that matters. I was pulling up to the gym today real quick, and I seen the parking lot. I said, dang, it's empty. Is it because it's pouring? And I said, wow, I love raining days. I don't even care what type of day it is. I'm still going to work out, right? Because that's what gives me the battery. That's what gives me the recharge to go out there and get everything that I need. So having our own personal holistic coach, yeah, this is where we don't play with it, right? Our health, we do not play with it. So I want everybody to unmute real quick. Let's show Queen Vanessa some love, because we recharged, we held accountable, and we ready for everything that's coming to us. So pull Vanessa up, bring her yonder. Where the gal them? Where the gal them?
All right, Vanessa.
Let's go, Vanessa.
Let's go, let's go, let's go,
Queen
let's
Vanessa,
go.
let's go, let's go, let's
Let me
go.
go,
Let's
let me
get
go,
it.
let me go.
Family, let's go.
Good
Let's
morning.
go. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Morning, Mailbox Millionaires. Let's see those Mailbox Millionaires in the chat.
drop the mailbox emoji in a chat, because we woke up this morning and we take ourselves out of bed and we are here. We are here for a reason. So let's see those mailbox emojis in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes, keep them coming, keep them coming, keep them coming. Why are we here this morning? We are here to uplift ourselves. We are here to scale to another level. We are here to make our lives better. So, what are some of our health goals today? Drop some of your health goals in the chat. All those who have health goals, should be everybody. Everybody should have health goals. Let's see them in the chat. Weight loss, to eat clean, be in shape, less meat. Great, great. Keep them coming. Lower cholesterol, that's a big one. Feel great, get fit. Keep them coming. Better sleep, eat healthy, more energy, weight loss. Great, great. Those are all great goals. So how would we get to those goals? How do we get to those goals? Those goals come with a price. We have to pay a price. We can't keep eating fried chicken every day and expect to get to those goals. We can't keep going to Burger King every day and expect to be healthy, right? We want, as the Jamaicans say, we want a good body, right? And in order to get that good body, we have to make sacrifices. So what are you willing to sacrifice in order to get to those goals? Put it in the chat. What do you need to let go of in order to get to those goals? What is one thing that you're willing to let go of as of today to get to those goals? Let's see it in the chat. Bad habits. Be specific. What bad habits? What kind of bad habits are we willing to let go? Oh, great. Sugar, ice cream. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. What would we supplement? Seafood. There you go, Moya. Seafood, emotional eating. Yes, yes. Red meat. Get more sleep. Sleep is very important. Sleep is very important. Well, for me, I'm not doing the team no sleep. No. Dairy, let go of dairy. Yes. Yes. Very, very important. Dairy creates a lot of mucus, right? And a lot of people we have kids that trouble with asthma. Just take them off of dairy and you'll see, that asthma would disappear, right? So what are we willing to give up? We have to give up something in order to get something. We have to give up something we have to give up the bad in order to get to the good, in order to get to the next level. Because without good health, we cannot inherit wealth. Because we can be millionaires. Yeah, we can get all the money. Coach Crew is showing you all the ways. Ramel, Mailbox Millionaire, you're getting all the ways to make the money. But you have to have the health. You have to have good health. Because imagine, you get all this money and boom, next week you go to the doctor, he says, 4 weeks to live. What's the point? What's the point in that? So we have to give up something in order to acquire great health, right? And so family, I was not always where I am today. Can I be real with you? Put real in the chat. If I can be real with you, put real in the chat. If I can be vulnerable with you right now, put vulnerable in the chat. Because I was not always where I am today. I was not always eating healthy, right? But it took me losing my mom, my grandmother, and my mom within 1 month of each other for me to turn my life around and say, no more. My grandmother, she was always sick. She struggled with diabetes. She was always sick, right? And she passed away June 30th, 1995. I just had my son. He was six weeks old. I went home to Guyana for the funeral. And my mom was there, you know, being strong for everybody. You know, I went home for 10 days and I came back to the US. By the time I get back to the US and settling, 1 month later, I got a call. The call that changed my life forever, right? Because my son was 6 weeks when I took him to Guyana. My mom just saw him one time. One time. So when I got that call a month later, you could imagine my devastation. My mom, she was never sick, never had a complaint, but that sickness lay dormant until it was ready to take her out. And her weakness was fast food, junk food. Me and my sister always say she ate herself to death, right? Because she was eating badly. So what do you want to change? We have to change the bad for the good, right? So let's get in shape. Let's get rid of the bad so that this money that's about to come into our lives, this next level, that we can be here to celebrate this next level, that we can be here for our children, for our grandchildren, for our great-grandchildren. Let us do what we say we're going to do. Let's eat better. Let's use the herbs. Let's use the herb every day. This is what we did in the Caribbean. I know some of you have Caribbean backgrounds. We drank herbs first thing in the morning, every day. On the weekends, we always had a clean out. As our grandparents used to say, a clean out. We always had a clean out on the weekends, right? This was just to, keep our bodies moving. Keep taking out the good, putting in the bad, taking out the bad, putting in the good, because you have to keep detoxing in order to keep sickness away, in order to have great health. We have to. It's imperative, because without good health, you cannot have good wealth. Because imagine if you're eating plants, plant power your brain, right? So we're plant power. Drop the plant power emoji in the chat. If we're going to change today, drop the plant power emoji in the chat. Drop the plant emoji in the chat. So imagine if you're clear, if you're eating plants and fruits and plants, and your mind is clear, what would that do for your business? What would that do for the business you're creating? You'd be more clear. You'd think clearer. Things will come to you easily, right? So let's do as we want to today. Let's take a stamp today. Let's put a stamp of approval on this today. Drop the stamp emoji in the chat, because we're stamping that as of today, we're changing the way we eat. Let's see the stamp emoji in the chat. Where are the stamps? I'm not seeing the stamps. Are we committed or are we not committed? Hold on. Are we committed? I don't think we committed. Let's see the stamp emoji in the chat. Oh, I think we can't find the stamp emoji. Oh, okay, then put the word stamp in the chat. Put the word stamp in the chat. Oh my God, put the word stamp in the chat, because today we're taking a stand. We're taking a stand for our health. We're taking a stand for our family. Let's take everybody off of mute, because I want everyone to put a stamp, really put a stamp on what we're about to do. So let's repeat this affirmation, because I want to see commitment, I want to see determination, and I want to see a healthier, better you. All right, so let's go. I am on a journey towards optimal health.
I am on a journey towards optimal health.
Optimum health.
And I embrace this path with joy and determination.
And I
embrace
embrace
this path with joy and determination.
And determination.
Again, I am on a journey.
All right. I'll see y'all later.
Have a good day.
I'm on a journey.
I
am on a journey. I am on a journey towards optimal
I am on a
health.
journey of
Optimal
optimal health.
health.
I embrace this path with joy and determination.
I embrace this journey with joy and
Determination.
One more time. I am on a journey towards optimal health.
I am on a journey towards optimal
Health.
And I embrace this path with joy and determination.
I embrace this path with joy and
determination.
I embrace this path with what?
Joy
and determination.
And discipline.
I embrace this path with what?
Joy and
determination.
I embrace this path with what?
Joy
and determination.
Oh!
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm healthy. I'm healthy.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, Queen.
Oh, y'all.
Let's go.
Yes, you showed up today, my family. You showed up today for great health. You showed up today for great wealth. Let us make this the day we put a stamp on good health. Let's get rid of diabetes. Let's get rid of high blood pressure. Let's get rid of heart disease. Look at Coach Crew.
Yes.
Coach Crew did not make the change. He would not be here today. Coach Crew changed his diet in order to be, we won't have a Coach Crew today if he didn't change his diet, right? So let's start to eat better. Let's incorporate the herbs. Let's drink pure water. Family, please.
Everybody send some love to Vegan V in the chat. So what I want to do right now, see, it's not often that you can have a holistic coach come and share ways to eat better, to eat cleaner. So if anybody has anything that they want to do as far as health-related goals, you want to eat better, like which habits are you having? I really want you to come up and share 30 seconds or less and ask Vanessa for some clarity. As you mentioned, some of you might have asthma, but you might not realize that it's related to dairy, right? Some of you might have, what they say, like breakouts on the face, that's also related to dairy. So I just kind of want you to come up. If you've been having any health problems, like maybe Vanessa can add some value to you. That way you can get some real herbs, plant power to power your life and get you to a healthy state of mind. So that way you can attract the millions. And I know a lot of us are dealing with some health issues. So please don't be afraid to raise your hands, just 30 seconds or less. But once again, you have a holistic health coach. So she is here to help you during your journey. So please utilize your coaches as you can, because you're a Mailbox Millionaire, right? Mailbox Millionaire, we just don't have one coach. We have a coach for everything in our lives, because guess what? I'm not the expert in health. Guess what? I'm not the expert in finances. So I need the experts around me so I can be at my best level, right? So this is one of the experts that we put around you that is not in every community. So you get that in here because we care and we love. We want you to have that energy and look beautiful as long as you can. So Sunshine, Jasmine, one of you two, y'all can, let's tag team. I've never seen y'all tag team it up. Sunshine, you get one, and then Jasmine get the next one, just like kind of ping pong back and forth. 30 seconds or less.
Queen Ty, come talk to us, Queen.
Good morning. Good morning, family. Miss Vanessa, for that information. So with me, I've been trying to go, I'm not necessarily vegan, but just cut out meat, especially since my girls, they don't like it. And I feel like I'm forcing it on them, and I feel bad. So I feel like, but when I try to supplement it and try to do other options, it's real carby. So I feel like that's not good either. So I don't know any substitutes for meat that I could make at home that would be easy. Do you know any?
Okay. So the thing about meat substitutes, to be on a real, I mean, you can use it just to transition, right? But don't stay on it, because soy is no good, right? Especially for our boys. Soy is no good. And so where do you live?
I live in Vegas, so it's dry out here. I can't even plant anything. So it's like I tried to plant some stuff in my yard. It just dies. Like I could plant little stuff like basil and rosemary and stuff like that that I can keep by the window, but the real garden stuff I can't do.
Okay. So what I would say is try the supermarkets. A lot of I bet you guys have Whole Foods. If you go in a Whole Foods, in the vegan section, you would see that there's like Beyond Meat. You know, like I'm cringing inside just saying this to you, because
that's all I eat, and I feel like that's not the best option. Beyond and Impossible,
it's really not. So that would be, like I said, if you use it sparingly, just to transition, right? And try to keep off of it as much as possible, because soy is no good. But you can use the mushroom, right? You can use mushrooms. You stir fry it. You can barbecue it on the grill. Yeah, and you add some peppers or some onion. You stir fry it. It's just like meat. You can even do like even though I don't recommend it, the deep fry, but you can fry it like fried chicken. If you make a nice batter it, and then you fry it, it comes out well, just like meat.
I mean, just come move in. I mean, you can just live with me and we can just create.
Oh, don't involve me, girl. Don't involve me. I'm not gonna
Thank you.
I want to jump in and add some value real fast. I'm gonna be real with y'all. You don't need meat. Okay, like this is just for everybody to understand. I know that might be a shocker. Whoa, shocker. Yeah. But you don't need meat. It's not really food. Like it's not food. Like you can eat it. That's why we get diabetes and heart attack and high blood pressure, because it's not food. It's actually a poison. You understand? That's what that basically is. It's poison. You have to find yourself eating herbs, leafy green vegetables. You can eat some of the other vegetables that's around too, but just understand. Like, I know, like, that might be a culture shock, and that's why, you know, Vanessa is elaborating on the things you can do to transition. But ultimately, y'all, like, it's not food, and we want to stick with fruits and vegetables mainly. You can go eat your pizzas and all that stuff too, but it all comes with a price. Just please understand that it's not food. Those are it's basically like we've been in this earth for so long that they had to come up with some new stuff, because it's like, damn, I've been eating this stuff all the time. I need to. And then once one person start creating something, the next person start creating something. Now everybody doing creative dishes. And to be really honest with y'all, all of that food is an experiment. It's science experiment. That's why they cook in pots. So you have measuring cups. Like, it's science experiments, and it's creation, and it's nothing wrong with it. But anything in high consumption can cause adverse effects, and that's what we've seen on a global scale, y'all. Just wanted to add that value. Great stuff. Great job, T.
All right, let's show some love to Ty in the chat. We have Alicia, Queen Alicia, up next. Somebody please bring Queen Alicia up.
Hello, everyone. So I just wanted to know, like, I have asthma real bad. All week I was sick, like on a machine. I had to go in the hospital to get treatments this week. So I automatically cut out dairy for myself. But what herbs or supplements can I take to help me with the asthma?
Okay, so not only dairy should you cut out, you should also cut out white flour, white rice. Those are all, you know, mucus forming foods. And then what's very good for the lung is mullein.
I have that.
Mm-hmm. Right. And
so I was drinking like a mullein leaf tea.
Right.
And I think I was mixing it with ashwagandha,
right.
And it was helping me a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Try to stay on it. Try to make it, you know, like, you can drink it throughout the day, right? And like I said, you also have to exclude those other foods.
So
right?
for white rice, like, I feel like it's an addiction for me. What can I substitute it for her?
Okay, you can substitute rice. Like, I know you're not gonna go from white rice all the way to quinoa, right? But you can substitute it with quinoa. You don't like quinoa? I'll show you how to cook it.
Well, I'll reach out to you in the chat, because
I'll show you how to cook it, because once you cook it the right way, you'll love it. You can substitute it with quinoa. Quinoa, you can also buy the brown basmati rice. That's the lightest, right? That's the lightest rice. And that's way better than the white rice. But like I said, we're transitioning. Just use it as a transition.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Queen Ebony. Come talk to us, Queen. Y'all show Queen Alicia some love in the chat, family.
Good morning. So, I'm more of a routine type of person, like with my waters and detox. I infuse my waters with cucumbers and lime. But I noticed that I still got a lot of mucus. I did get rid of rice and I replaced it with cauliflower rice. But what's a good supplement that I can go to the store, Whole Foods, grab and be consistent and drink it daily?
Are you talking water?
Yeah. Water or tea. I'm a tea drinker. Water or tea, either one.
Okay, so you wanted to get rid of mucus, is that it?
Yes.
Okay. So you said you take out rice.
Mm-hmm.
How about flour?
I take out no, I cook with flour, but yeah, I probably need to work on getting rid of the meat. But I am a white chicken most days. I meal prep on Sundays. My meals really consist of cauliflower, rice, broccoli, and chicken. That's all I eat 5 days a week. I choose beets, carrots, and red apple, and then I detox with pineapple, lemon, ginger, and cucumber. And that's typically my regimen, Monday through Friday. On the weekends, I eat whatever, or I don't eat at all. I drink water.
Okay. So what I would say is start oil pulling, right? Oil
Okay.
pulling, if you do oil pulling first thing in the morning, you would be shocked at the amount of mucus you get rid of. That's one. Two, what you can also do is to incorporate the sea moss into your diet, but make sure that you're getting the good sea moss. If
Okay.
if you see the sea moss that looks like it has salt or sand on it, that's not good sea moss. That's the
Okay.
fake sea moss that they're making, the Chinese are making.
Okay. And when you say oil pull, are you talking like with the coconut oil, swish it in the morning?
Yes.
Oh, I tried that.
Yes.
I
But
tried
that gets
that.
rid of a
That
lot
was,
of mucus, I'm telling you.
that was tough.
Yes.
Okay. I tried it again. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Show Queen Ebony some love in the Chizats. We have King Isaiah up next. Bring up King Isaiah, come through. Shine your
Good
light.
morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
Okay.
My question is regarding I get tonsillitis a lot. I don't know if it's like a mucus thing, but sometimes I sleep with my mouth open and like I feel like it causes my tonsils to inflame, and it makes it hard for me to breathe and hard for me to talk. So I was wondering if you had any regimens to maybe help with that.
Okay, so the reason you're sleeping with your mouth open is because you're not getting to breathe properly. And that would indicate an issue with your lung. So, and most likely you're filled with mucus. So, like I said to Ebony, you can start with oil pulling in first thing in the morning, right? You can also, after that, you can have lemon water. That's going to help to break up the mucus. You can also add ginger to that lemon water, right? And then also you can use the sea moss. Start using the sea moss every day. It will clear out that mucus. This way, you're not struggling to breathe like that.
Okay, I'll definitely try to see most. Could you expand a little bit on the oil pulling and like how do you do that? And
You will get coconut oil, right? And you would take 1 tablespoon in your mouth first thing before you brush your teeth, right? And you swish it around in your mouth, like you pull it through your teeth for like 15 to 20 minutes. When you first start, it's going to be hard to get to 15 or 20 minutes, but try to keep it in your mouth as long as possible. And you're just swishing it around in your mouth, right? And that's gonna pull out so much toxins out of your body. It also gets rid of so much mucus.
okay, I'll try that. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Everyone show King Isaiah some love in the chat, family. Queen Angela.
Yes, good morning. Good morning. My thing's not on, right? Where is my thing? Oh, it is on. Okay. For me, Vanessa, good morning. But everyone, good morning this morning. I drink a lot of water because that's a staple. I do apple cider vinegar like right when I get up, no matter it's empty stomach, right when I get up, I'm doing the apple cider vinegar, right? So for me though, and I don't know if it's too much water, but I always have issues with inflammation. Like there's my if I press on my ankle, if I press on my leg, there's an imprint when you're done pressing on my leg.
Okay. So that's not inflammation. What that is actually is your body is retaining water. And what I can see from the dark circles around your eyes, so you have an issue with your kidney, right? So what I would do for that, once your body is retaining water, there's an issue with your kidney. And it's also showing up around your eyes and under your eyes.
I was going to see my doctor about that because I said, what is this spot right here? I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's an issue with your kidney. So what I would do, I would buy the nettle seed, nettle seed, and boil it and you drink it throughout the day, that's going to start to help repair your kidney. You can also buy the nettle leaf extract, right? And drink that also throughout the day. So you're getting it from both sides. And that will help to repair your kidney. Now, to get rid of that water that's in your body, because it's very important that our body throw off that water, because otherwise you can go into cardiac arrest if you sleep flat. So in order to get rid of that water, you can use ginkgo.
What could you repeat that
Ginkgo
again?
biloba.
Oh, okay.
You can use that, or you can also use moringa. The moringa powder is very, very good to get rid of water, but don't use it after 6 p.m. or else you'll be up all night. You'll be going to the bathroom all night. So yeah.
Okay. So can I get that from Whole Foods? Where do I get the moringa powder?
Yes, you can get it from Whole Foods. You can get it from Amazon too.
Amazon. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Absolutely. Show Queen Angela some love in the chat. And we also answered your other question, Queen Angela. If you want to take a look in the chat, the answer's in there. All right, we have Queen Kira come through. Shine your light, Queen. Talk to Vegan V.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Queen V, for all this information. Health as well. So my issue that I have is that I have high blood pressure. I've been taking medication since I was 18. I am now 32. I had my 75-year-old coworker tell me I need to start smoking weed, but that's not my thing. So what do you recommend that I take or I start doing?
Okay. 99 times out of 100, when you have high blood pressure, it's an indication that you're deficient in magnesium, right? So I would get my magnesium checked, and I would get on a magnesium supplement and stay on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, cut out the rice, the meat, the oils, the salt,
everything. So I actually did. I had to go get like a blood workup because I have a vitamin D deficiency, or I did. It's back where it needed to be, but I'll have to check it again to see about the magnesium.
Oftentimes that's the case, and the doctors, they don't check, right? And so as soon as they do that test and they see that your blood pressure is high, they just give you medication instead of checking your magnesium to see if your magnesium is low. But 99 times out of 100, that's the issue right there.
All right, I'll be calling my doctor office, make an appointment. Thank you.
Yes, no problem.
All right, we're gonna double up with the energy coach, Dan. Let's show Queen Kira some love in the chat. Let's get Latanya up here, Queen. She always at work doing her thing.
Yes.
Come shine your light, Queen Latanya.
Hello. Sorry. I'm at work and I am trying to multitask here. Okay, or I am multitasking. So for me, I have been told that my cholesterol is high, and that I was borderline diabetic. And so my last visit, I did get my A1C level down to 5.1, but they said that I still need to work on my cholesterol, which I know is because I eat a lot of dairy, I eat a lot of ice cream. So I know that I have to fix that. So, and at one point I was not eating meat let me rephrase that. I was eating only seafood and I wasn't eating, any other meats, but now I'm back eating chicken and turkey and fish or seafood as well. So I really just want to just get your thoughts on what would be the best way to kind of start going back to completely removing meats out of my diet. Because for me, it's always what's the quickest way for me to do it? Because it's time consuming.
Mhm. Okay. So what I would say, like I said to Tijuana. So do simple things, right? So you don't make it complicated. Get some mushroom, cut up some pepper, cut up some onion, stir fry it 1, 2, 3, you're done. You can tie that in with some quinoa. Quinoa takes 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? The mushroom would take not even 5 minutes. 2, 3 minutes and you're done. So that's a simple meal right there. Oftentimes when your cholesterol is high, there's correlation to your kidney. So you would need to clean your kidney. So I would say do, like I said to Angela, get the nettle seed extract, make it a daily thing. You can also get the nettle seed. The nettle seed is most potent and it's very good for healing the kidney.
Okay. And there's one more thing. I have been suffering with migraines since 2011. I was in a car accident and they sent me to a chiropractor and he did manipulation under anesthesia. And afterwards, I had extreme migraines and numbness on my left side. I've been to the doctors. They've put me on medication, none of it which really helps. I really would prefer something more natural to deal with those than anything, but I don't know what to do as far as something natural.
So the migraine, is it a lot of times migraine, when you're having migraine, it's a deficiency in sodium. Yeah. So I would say get the sea salt and first thing in the morning, drink a cup of salt water. I would say start with like a 1/4 teaspoon because you don't want to, do too much where it escalates your blood pressure. Right. But oftentimes that's the issue, a deficiency in sodium.
Oh, wow. That's okay. So that's good to know. That's one area I don't have an issue with.
And if that's not the case, a lot of times things we have in our homes, for instance, the scent, cleaning products, try to switch to cleaning products that's plant-based and not all this strong smell, because that's destroying our lungs, is destroying, or sense of smell. It can also give us cancer. So yeah. The things we clean with, honey. Yes.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Vegan V. I appreciate you.
Hello.
Everybody show Queen Latanya some love in the chat. Queen Anissa, come talk to us, family.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
Queen Anissa is up. I'm shocked.
I'm up.
What y'all doing?
So two things. One, I deal with like a lot of congestion and mucus. And I heard you mention the oil pulling. Could you go over that again so I'll know like exactly how to do it in the morning?
Okay, so you would take a tablespoon of, you can start with a teaspoon because a teaspoon may sound little, but when you start to do the oil pulling, it builds up, right? And so your mouth gets so full that you have to spit it out. and you don't. So you would take a teaspoon of coconut oil first thing in the morning before you brush your teeth, and you kind of pull it through your teeth back and forth, kind of swish it around your mouth for 15 to 20 minutes. Try to stay that long. If you can,
15 to 20 minutes.
yes, do something.
Okay.
When I do my oil pulling, I do something else, like to take my mind off that I'm doing the oil pulling.
Okay.
Right. So 15 to 20 minutes, you do the oil pulling. Also, you can also do the sea moss. Right.
Okay.
What you do, you soak it overnight. In the morning, throw off the water, and then put it in a blender with just a little water to cover the sea moss. Blend it and then store it in the fridge in a glass jar. So this way you're not, you don't have to do it every day. Once you store it in the fridge, then you take a teaspoon or a tablespoon to, like, for me, I would do like a sea moss tea. I would put a tablespoon in a cup of water, hot water, and I would drink it like that.
Okay.
You can also put like a tablespoon in your smoothies, any way you want to do it is fine, but make sure you get the good sea moss. Like I said, if you see the ones that's in the Korean markets, in the, like the farmer's market, that looks like there's white salt on it, that's not real sea moss.
White salt on it. White salt while it's already dried, you'll see on it?
Yes. And it looks like big. That's not real sea moss. That's the fake sea moss that's being made by the Chinese.
Okay. And then also I have like a grapefruit size fibroid sitting on my bladder, and I have been having a lot of pain with it. I know I need surgery right now. I'm just trying to like maintain the pain. Macaroon and black cohosh, I think that's how you pronounce it. That has been helping me throughout the month, but then when it's close to the menstrual cycle time, like it's really, really bad. Do you have anything that you recommend that I could take to just kind of like keep the symptoms down until I get the surgery?
Where do you live?
In Orlando.
Orlando. Okay, so I have something for fibroid that I can recommend before you think about surgery.
Okay.
Also, what you need to stay away from is oils and caffeine. Like the bad oils and caffeine, they feed fibroid.
Okay. And see, I try to intake like a small amount of caffeine for my migraines, because I used to struggle with migraines really bad. I've been staying hydrated, and that's like that small amount of caffeine, it actually had been helping me. So now I had to find something for the migraines then.
Oh, that caffeine, girl, that caffeine will feed that fibroid. Okay.
Okay. And the red meat, right?
Huh?
And red meat and dairy as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I have something for you. Make sure you tap in with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I would prefer you try to get the fibroids out the natural way instead of doing a surgery.
Okay. So it is a way to actually shrink it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I had my cousin, hers was 9 centimeters. And
Mm.
right now it's one.
Not mine is like mine is 7. Mine is 7 mine is 6 now. I did get it down to 6, but it's just been like that tuggle because like for years it was not growing. So I didn't worry about it. I didn't find out about it till late. And then when I did find out about it, it was growing, and they were saying that I need to, like, my doctor, she told me to work on my diet. So I worked on my diet, and it didn't work at first, but then I tried to incorporate other things. Like you said, like I still eat red meat, but I definitely eat it less. The dairy, like I'm down to like minimal dairy. And I'm just like, it's shrinking, but it's not, it's starting to cause me pain now. And it's like, I'm wanting the surgery, but I'm hearing there's other ways that I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just tap in with me. I'll get you
Okay.
yeah.
That's your Instagram at Vanessa.welcome.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely follow you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right. So just unfortunately, like I did try to extend it so much, like literally like about 30 minutes for Vanessa because we don't really get a chance to speak on this topic, right? And allow other people to share what they're going through so that way they can get the real help, not the pharmaceutical placebo effects. So at this point, we do have to move on, y'all. But if y'all felt this was great, if y'all felt like what Vegan V put down really inspired you or really just, put a different perspective in your mind when it comes to health, when it comes to holistic health and just pretty much eating. Drop those plant power emojis in the chat. Drop those plant emojis in the chat. What I'm gonna do right now at this time, Sunshine, can you please bring up Nico? Can you introduce her and bring her up so that way she can add the other value to it? So not only is health about what you're eating, it's also about what you're working on, right? What you're doing, how you're being active. So eating and activity goes hand in hand. A lot of times when we eat, we want to go to sleep because we got the itis. But if we're going to sleep because we got the itis, then we're eating something that is making the body shut down. That's what literally that is. And it needs to go into repair mode right away. And that should already tell you that that food is no good. Like once you feel your body going into that state, that's how you know already what you ate was not as good as you thought it was. So during at November time, you're in that Thanksgiving and you're getting that food, and it's feeling great to eat it, and it's tasting good. Just remember the side effects, diabetes, heart attack, cholesterol. I need to put a song together just so you can remember that. Oh, they got one: upset stomach, diarrhea, nausea, congestion. That thing. What's Pepto Bismol made that track, right? Yeah. Shout out to Pepto Bismol. The side effects be longer than anyway. Sunshine, can you bring up Nico, please? And everybody send some love. First, hold up. Clap it up, snap it up for Queen V. Can you unmute and send some love to Queen V? Great job, Queen.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
Queen. Thank you,
Thank you,
Vanessa.
Queen. Good
Yes,
stuff.
Thank
Queen
you so much.
Good
Vanessa.
stuff. Good
Thank you,
We
stuff.
love it,
Queen.
love it.
Greatly
Love it.
Queen
appreciate it
Vanessa,
so
So much
thank
much.
pouring
you.
into us.
Wonderful
Good
Meet
Queen,
Ups.
stuff.
love you, love you,
Good
love you,
stuff.
love you,
Vanessa,
love you,
let's
love
get it.
you,
Let's
love
go,
you.
let's go. For all the
Beautiful Queen. Thank
information.
you.
Thank you so much, Queen V.
Right, great stuff. I didn't have to mute y'all today. Wow, yo, look, come on, that's what I'm talking about. We doing the work today. So y'all, my finger was right there on that mute button. Y'all keep going now. All right, cool. 30 seconds. That's enough now. You don't need past 30 seconds now. All right, cool. Great stuff, everybody. And I appreciate each and every one of you staying tapped in. Let's continue to lock in because this next part is also an integral part into your health and your wellness as well as your wealth. Sunshine, bring her up, baby.
Queen Nico, I need everybody to unmute. She is our newest member to the family. She is also our health and fitness specialist in the building. Everybody unmute, please unmute and give a warm welcome to our Queen Nico. Unmute everybody real quick. Let's go, Queen Nico. Let's
Clap it up.
Go,
go.
Queen.
Go, Queen.
Let's
Let's
Queen
go.
Nico.
Nico.
We ready, Queen. Let's
Good
get it.
morning. Good
Get it,
morning.
let's
Let's
get it.
go.
Let's go.
Good
Let's
morning.
go. Let's
Good to see
go. We
you.
got body, body, yaddy.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Family, good morning. Oh my goodness. Take a moment, put a battery in the chat because you just did that. Oh my goodness, Vanessa, you did. If you got all that knowledge and it just landed on your heart, just drop, drop, drop. She has just filled you up, right? Filled you up. I want to know right here, what is your fitness goal? What is your fitness goal? And I seen them in the chat. I seen it lose weight. I seen eat healthy. Absolutely. Drop that goal down. Drop that goal. I want to see what that goal is. I want to be able to love on you, connect with you, because guess what? I too had those same goals. I too was in your seat. I too had a moment where I used to skip meals. I did. I used to choose foods that would make me sleepy or choose foods that would give me mucus. Absolutely. That was me too in the chat. Oh, yeah. I had my fitness goals where I start and I stop. I start and I stop, or I commit, right, and then I fall off. Am I the only one? I know I can't be the only one. If you too have these moments, I want you to put Yana in the chat. Yeah, Nico, I skip meals. I start off strong. I am in the gate. I'm going for it. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, whoo, life hit. Oh, I had a hurt. I had to pick up the kids. I had to get my husband. I had to get my spouse. And well, I'm just going to stop at Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A, I could get a number one. Don't ask me what a number one is because I don't know. Right? I could get a number one. I could get a number five. Why? Because it is convenience, right? It's convenience. I can stop at another fast food restaurant. I know this meal, right? I know what number that is, and I can actually add on to it. That was me too. I used to do the same thing. Oh my goodness. But this is what I want you to know is that we got to make small goals. We make this big thing like, yo, I want to lose 20 pounds. Can we shorten that up and just say 2 pounds in 2 weeks, right? Maybe you want to gain muscle, right? Maybe you want to gain size. It's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. Let's do a small goal. Let's eat away at that elephant and let's add it. But guess what? Hold up. Are you willing to do it is the question, because life has its hurdles. Life is going to come. Life is going to knock you down, and life going to look at you right in your face. Are you willing to say the hurdle is going to come? I'm just going to do it anyway, right? How do we do it anyway? Let me help you. Instead of saying, I'm going to detox, how about we cleanse? Cleanse can happen daily, right? You can take an herb like she's recommended. Absolutely. You can go ahead and take like chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is an internal deodorant. Yes, I take chlorophyll every single day. Where do I get it from? You can get it from the vitamin shop. You can get it from Amazon. You absolutely can. You could take chlorophyll and drop it in your water and go ahead and go. It's not going to change the flavor. It's just going to change the color. So if you're okay with your water being green, I'm okay with that too as well. So let's start some goals. Are you willing? Are you willing to say that, you know what I've been doing is not working, right? What you've been doing is attracting, and you've been aligning with something that does not serve your body at all. But I want you to know that, guess what? With a daily cleanse, you can then move to a detox. Detoxes are 7 days. So from that small motion of cleansing, you could take a pill, you could take milk thistle, you could take black thistle. There's so many herbs. Get with Vanessa, she'll let you know. But you can also do essential oils. Essential oils, later on, I'm going to let you know that is all part of it. So if you do a daily cleanse, right? If you start a small goal and then lead up to a large goal like a detox, maybe for 7 to 21 days, right? And that 7 to 21 days, you can say, on day number 1, I'm going to remove the dairy for 3 days. By the time the 4th day comes, keep removing the dairy, and then you add, I'm going to replace the dairy with maybe a coconut milk, right? Or a rice milk. So just learning to swap those things out slowly, right? I know it's like a broom, right? It just sweeps away. Absolutely. And then so on day 5, I'm going to do, with this 21 day, I'm just going to start to slowly swap out those things. Right? I'm going to slowly swap out those things. You look up, you've done a full detox for 21 days, and now the sugar's gone. Yes. The coffee, I'm not going to fight with you on your coffee, but all I say is, can you do a plant-based creamer? Thank you, and you're welcome. I'm not going to touch your coffee, but if you can change out and just implement, start off with just swapping out the things around it. Guess what? That's going to give you the finances, right? Oh, Nico, I don't have the finances, because that's what we say with fitness, right? I don't have the time. I don't have the finances. But I want to stop for a second, and I want you to drop in the chat right now. Drop in the chat. What is your goal for the next 30 days in terms of your fitness? What's your goal in 30 days? What is your goals? It could be, let me give you some examples. It could be, I'm going to work out 2 times a week. It could be, I'm going to eat a healthy meal, and then you keep adding. Not, oh, I'm going to eat healthy every day, all day. Well, baby, That's not going to happen, but we can do it small, right? What that's going to do is that's going to help the fitness goal. That's going to help you cleanse. That's going to help you detox. Oh my goodness. And then guess what? I want to ask you this. I want to say, drop in the chat for me if fitness can be bumped up, moved up to a top of your priority. Why? Because I understand. I grew up in an unfavorable home. I did. I grew up in an unfavorable home where fitness was not a thing, working out was not a thing, but sports was a thing. Am I the only one that grew up with sports as a child? You went out and you ran, you played tag. We can make moving fun. We can make moving not a chore. In my unfavorable lifestyle of growing up, I was shifted between homes. So I went from my grandmother's home to a caregiver home who was my guardian. The lifestyles were different. The guardian, she did not work out. My grandmother had a full garden in Compton, California. I know that's almost unheard of. But guess what? Yes, inside of that unfavorable home, I felt why. There was lots of abandonment inside of my house, my own temple. Why? Because I had to be shifted from one family to the next family. One side I was over here, the other side I was with my grandmother. But my grandmother in Compton, California, yes, she had the full garden. Yes, I had to share a room with my brother, who's 3 years older, and I was in the 11th grade. So you go figure, I had no space to myself. But that's okay, because guess what we did? We bonded. Not only did we bond, we learned it. I learned something called accountability. Yeah, guess what? And that accountability, my brother didn't eat a lot of stuff. He was one of them picky eaters. Do I have any picky eaters down in the chat? Put I'm a picky eater down in the chat. That was my brother. He did not eat cauliflower. He did not eat some of that stuff. But we had to sit across the table. Am I the only one that could not leave the table until you cleaned your plate? Well,
Yeah.
that's called eating behaviors. That's a trauma. So what happened as we grew up, yes, we learned that as a trauma. You cannot leave this table till you clean your plate. What happens as an adult is, I don't like that food. Am I the only one that experienced that? Am my brother the only one? He don't eat cauliflower to this day because he had to eat that cauliflower. But the accountability as myself, my grandmother had 23 grandchildren. I'm the fourth oldest. We had to sit at the table. But accountability was, I know my brother doesn't eat cauliflower, so I'll eat your cauliflower if you eat my meat. We became accountability partners. We bonded at that table. Yes, I want you to drop in the chat if you bonded with anybody in this program that you signed up, you paid the money for, you've been showing up. If you bonded, if you created an accountability partner, drop it in the chat. I want to know. Yes. This program has brought you accountability. This program has taught you and exercised your skills. Absolutely. This program has done what? Yes, it has helped you gain the knowledge and or sharpen your skill. So yes, that bonding that I learned when I got in the program, I learned that that's accountability. Yes. I learned that, all that abandonment that I had when I got here is so much love here in this space. Then you could take that love into your fitness. You could take that love into your eating. You could take that love into your everyday, right? Wait a minute, hold on. But wait, what else did I learn as a food trauma? I learned as a food trauma that you naturally eat what is in front of you. So you never learned what it was. I never learned what food was. I knew we had a garden. I knew that the milkman came to our house. I'm telling my age now, but the milkman came to our house every week with milk in a bottle. And then he left and the meat man came and he dropped off meat every single week. We lined up and did an assembly line. But guess what? Am I the only one that did not learn what it was and how you eat? And so that is what I've learned from my grandmother, who's 92, and she is still living, and we speak 3 times a month. She planted that seed of it is what you eat. It's about the soil. Our soil has totally been depleted. This is why there's so many dis-eases. I mean, dis-ease in the body. There's so much because the soil is totally depleted. But guess what? Guess what, y'all? I want you to know you're not alone. You're not alone. This is why your coach brought me in, so that I can guide you, so that I can motivate you, so that I can be a testimony to you to let you know that I struggled with fibroids. I did. I was her. My fibroids was so bad as an elite trainer here in Atlanta, I had to carry multiple changes of clothes with me because that's how bad it was. Yes, oh my goodness. But once I made a decision, once I committed to saying, you know what? I'm not going to eat that. That's going to make me feel like that. But when I seen a registered dietitian, she told me everything I couldn't eat. She never told me what I could eat. So I'm here to show you as an example of what you can eat and how you can bridge fitness and what to eat. So when you're ready, I'm going to share my screen. Let me know when you can see it. If it'll let me. Is it gone? Is it there? Yes. Uh-oh. Drop in the chat for me. Drop in the chat. I want to be able to let you know that essential oils are one amazing, amazing thing that you can absolutely add. So if you can see my screen, put a heart in the chat. Essential oils is something that you can add quickly. Essential oils are something that will help eliminate so many things until you're able to get that one-on-one with Vanessa. But essential oils is something you can smell, something you can add to a diffuser. So look at here, eucalyptus. Eucalyptus helps with inflammation. So if you add eucalyptus into an your essential oils into a diffuser, it's antibacterial. It's also antifungal, so it's helping with any inflammation, any infections. If you just hearing this for the first time, I want you to literally find chat and type in the ear for me. What? I'm listening. I'm leaning in. Ginger. I know a lot of us do
Queen
take
Nico.
ginger. Huh?
I'm sorry, Queen Nico.
Yes.
You may have to reshare your screen. It's asking
Reshare.
to. Yes. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me back out.
You're
Come back in. No, thank you. Thank you. Perfect. It is. It's on all sides, huh? But that's okay. I'm going to keep talking. And in the midst of that, we're going to keep it moving. I don't see, yeah, my screen just totally froze over here. Am I the only one?
Says apps explore and secure searches off.
Yeah, I don't see everything. There it is. Okay. See it? There it goes. Oh, that's because you have me on. I see it. Are you still able to see it now or still nothing?
Still nothing.
Mm.
That's okay.
That's
Keep
okay.
going.
That's okay.
You're
I'm just
doing
going to keep going. It is okay. Can you see me though? If you can see me, that's all right.
Absolutely.
Perfect. All right. So essential oils. So ginger is another one. Ginger helps out. If you take it internally, we know what ginger does. But also if you use it in an essential oil, it can help with nasal congestion. Right? It also helps opening up the nasal capacity. Lavender is another good one. I heard one of my lovely, lovely sisters talk about having all this joint pain, right? Lavender is another one. Peppermint is another one. You might know of frankincense. That's another one. And those you can literally purchase any kind of diffuser from Marshalls, from TJ Maxx, from Amazon. Don't spend no more than $10. Drop that. It also helps with your workout because it gives you pure energy. Oh my goodness. It also detoxing. Lemon, grapefruit, orange, peppermint, and rosemary are all essential oils that you can use as a detox. Absolutely. For mood, cedarwood. Have we heard of chamomile? Chamomile helps. So sometimes just before I want to work out, I'm going to add peppermint into my essential oils, and that's literally going to stimulate every part of my body. Guess what? You can go right to Amazon, and on Amazon, you can click something called Quick Notes and type in essential oil. Quick Notes essential oil is literally going to give you a chart of all the essential oils. It's like $6.95, and you can literally flip through that. If you're like, Nico, I don't want to do that, go to your app store and type in essential oils. The app is white with a purple drop, look like a raindrop. So it's a purple raindrop, it's a pink raindrop. You can literally, it's so amazing, whatever health challenge that you might have. So say for instance, it's back pain. You can hit back pain. It's going to tell you all the essential oils that you can use for back pain. If you have a little coconut oil, you can drop coconut oil in there. Take your tea tree or take your lavender, drop it right on your hand, rub it, and wherever the pain is, if it's on your elbow, put it. If it's on your back, put it. Absolutely. So before I'm going to work out, if my back is bothering me, I'm going to put those essential oils on my back and get my workout done. So with that being said, I want to ask you this question. We've talked about essential oils, right? We've talked about how we're going to set a 30-day challenge for ourselves internally. At 30-day challenges, maybe I'm going to work out. I cannot see the chat on my side, but that is totally okay. And so for these last 30 seconds before I open up the floor and before I ask you any questions, I want to let you know that you absolutely can switch over foods that you love, like, and gotta have. So for example, if I'm thinking about I want to eat something, but I love pasta, I'm going to change the regular pasta that we know that is poisoning us, that is pulling down our immune system, and I'm going to switch over to chickpea pasta, right? Chickpea pasta. You can get them at any grocery store. It is there. It's there. My slides aren't working, so I can't pull it up, but that's okay. Chickpea pasta. We might not be in the position yet to say I can switch over all of my snacks, but guess what? Your chips, you can switch over to something called Late July. Okay, that's the name of the brand. Late July. They have sea salt and lime. They have every option for you. Late July. It's a chip. So if you're a chip person, you are welcome. Right? Now, the last 15 seconds I want to talk about, I want to tag team on crew, give him a high five from over here and say, yes, I want to let you know that having a cup of spinach is 49% of protein. Wait a minute. Wait. Nico, you told me that spinach is 49% of protein. Can I tell you what beef is? 25%. Can I tell you what chicken is? 23%. Can I tell you what one egg? 12%. So if spinach is 49%, spinach is literally having a piece of chicken and an egg together. You get more with spinach. Kale, 45% of protein. Broccoli, 45% of protein. Cauliflower, 40% of protein. Cucumbers, mushrooms, they are all high in protein. I know. But guess what? Also with your veggies, you can eat your vitamins. Did you know that kale has high vitamin C, more than orange juice? So Nico gonna work out, and maybe you work out on an empty stomach in a fasting state, and that's your body, own it, that's fine. Just after you work out, just replenish it. Nico gonna have a small little bit, 6 ounces of a smoothie, and I'm gonna put kale in that smoothie because I know it's high in vitamin C. So I know that vitamin C is gonna boost up my immune system, right? That vitamin C is then gonna become a bus shuttle. So think about shuttling. It's gonna then put other vitamins. So I want to implode onto you that as you're eating, do me a favor, use your smart device. If you have the ability to grab your phone right now, you might be using your phone. I want you to go into your search engine and I want you to type in benefits of kale. It's going to tell you all the benefits. It's going to tell you the vitamins. It's going to tell you the minerals that is in kale. So now that I know what the vitamin is and I know what the mineral is and I know what it's doing for me and to me, now I'm more inclined to eat it and I'm more inclined to use it as a power plant food with my workouts. So now kale is what? 4 times the amount of vitamin C? Wait a minute. 7 times the amount of vitamin K? So my people that were straddling on the fence that was saying, well, wait a minute, I can't transition from the meat yet. I have been off meat almost 6 years. I haven't had any meat whatsoever, but because I understand where my protein is coming from. I understand that if I add my kale, if I add my chickpea, if I add quinoa, those are all high in protein. So I'm getting my protein and I'm just sprinkling it throughout my day, right? When you do take out meat, you miss vitamin K2. Kale is high in vitamin K. So I don't miss it. So my people that on the fence and you straddling, you can too switch over, be powerful. A giraffe, they don't eat meat, right? A gazelle, they don't eat meat. I just wanted to drop a few. Right? Just a few, just a few, just a few. Oh my goodness. Minerals. We are all deficient in minerals because our soil is depleted. But kale, the minerals you get from kale, think about your sodium. So my diabetics, my people that's transitioning osteoporosis, or even if you've had an injury and your injury during that injury to recovery, yes, calcium drops low. Kale is high in calcium. So this is what I want to do for you. I want to drop this nugget. Before you put something on your plate, I want you to type it in and say, minerals and vitamins from spinach. And then you're literally going to be able to see all the vitamins that you get from there. So say, for instance, I said, I have an apple. Let's do a strawberry. We're going to do a strawberry and avocado, and I'm going to open up. So I'm going to have a strawberry. And what is this strawberry really, really doing for me, Nico? This strawberry is high in vitamin C. Because I'm going to type it in. Strawberry, vitamins and minerals, or minerals and strawberries. It's going to tell you it's high in vitamin C. It's going to tell you it's high in fiber. It's going to tell you it's high in iodine. Iodine is where a lot in the news you're hearing thyroid. So real quickly, I'm going to drop this on you. Our thyroid, if you take your right hand, wave it, and put your hand right in that neck area, that's where your thyroid sits. So as you take and open your mouth and you chew, your food has to pass your esophagus, pass your thyroid. And we're eating and consuming foods full of toxins, full of pesticides, right? And it has to pass the thyroid. The thyroid gets really pissed off and it sends a message to the brain and say, I can't do anything with this. So it starts to send mixed messages. Yes, but a strawberry communicates with that thyroid because it has iodine in it. You welcome. I just wanted to drop that on you because we always hear, oh, it's a good antioxidant. But what is an antioxidant and what is it doing? Oh, so I'm going to have a strawberry in my smoothie because guess what? I know it's going to do what? Cut the stored fat. You welcome. I know. You're welcome. So what does that do in terms of working out and eating? It gives you a superpower. So we hear superfood. Just think it's a superpower. I know. Now let's jump to an avocado real fast. So if you go to your smartphone or your smart device and you type in vitamins and minerals from an avocado, it's going to tell you it's high in vitamin K. What is vitamin K doing? It's going into your bones, it's going into your brain, and it's going as the major communicator to say, we got what we need. It's also vitamin C in an avocado because you hear what? It's good omegas, don't you? It's good omegas. It's good heart health, right? It's good on fatty acids. Absolutely. In that Google search, you're going to learn that it's high in potassium as well. So if you added this in the banana, you just got a superpower. I know, huh, Angela? I didn't have to do that to you, but I want to empower you. I want to motivate you. I want you to understand that, yes, you can eat your vitamins. You can eat your way right through your plants. Pumpkin seeds is another good one. Did you know pumpkin seeds? Somebody said that they struggle with headaches. If you add some pumpkin seeds are high in magnesium. If headaches are still a challenge and you just need a little bit of a boost outside of taking over the counter, if you add magnesium citrate, and you can get it from Target, you can get it from Vitamin Shop, you can get it from Amazon, and it helps with headaches and cluster headaches. It also helps with muscle soreness. So as you work it out and you sore the next day, when you get to Vanessa class on Sunday, take some calcium, y'all. Take some calcium. Take some magnesium, right? Them two work together. So adding a pumpkin seed, right? Just a handful. You don't have to overdo it. Handful of it. You're getting some zinc, right? You're getting magnesium. You hear about the antioxidant. Guess what? You're getting some brain food. So your brain is literally sending messages saying we have some more power just by adding pumpkin seeds. Pistachio, very last one. Pistachio helps you sleep. Did you know that, Nico? I didn't know that. Handful of pistachios. It has serotonin in there and the melatonin. So it helps you have a good rest, a good sound rest. So if I'm going to work out and I know I need all these extra vitamins and minerals, I'm going to then say in my smoothie, I might add an avocado, right? I might add a strawberry. I might add coconut water. And so knowing that with the food and the essential oils, you can fortify your system. You could literally build up your immune system as you move in. So now that I've dropped that on you, I want to open up the floor and I want to ask you, whoo, how you feeling? How you feeling with those essential oils? How you feeling knowing that right at your fingertips, you can say whatever fruit or vegetable you want. What are the vitamins and the minerals? If you want to cheat, Amazon has a whole cheat sheet. I keep it with me so when you ask me questions that I get stumped on, I just type it. But I also gave you an app that you can download that's totally free. I don't get anything from it, but literally any type of issue you have, you can literally hit it and it's going to tell you the essential oil. It'll tell you the benefits and it'll tell you what you can get from it. Pretty cool. Open it up. I see if you guys can help me because I can't see anything on my side. I want to answer some questions about what you decided to add your goal. Are you going to work out 3 times a week? And if that 3 times a week, are you going to take 2 weeks and do 3 times a week and the next 2 weeks 2 times a week? Guess what? That's okay because for the whole entire month, that means you've worked out 10 times for the month. Baby steps, baby steps. So I'll take some hands. 30 seconds or less.
30 seconds or less. Queen Tay, come talk to us, love.
Good morning, Queen Nico. Thank you so much. That was amazing. I appreciate you. So with me, I can't say I'm lazy. Not lazy. I'll be like, oh, I don't have enough time. It's never enough time in a day. I'll have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go work out if I did it. I gotta stop making excuses. Today is the day. And I thank y'all for holding me accountable. But I also want to ask, like my daughter, she's in daycare. She's sick all the time. I give her vitamins over the counter, but I don't feel like they're doing what needs to be done. I try to give her honey, but I know it's like she's really not supposed to have it because she's so young. Do you know anything like if there are there essential oils or anything that I can give her that will help keep that sickness away?
Oh, absolutely. And you said I'm going to add this one because I'm on my app. I'm going to teach you. I'm right on the app, right with you, right? So, yes, I can shoot them out, but I want you in real time. Some of you guys that have downloaded the app, I want you to just go ahead and hit that bottom left where it says health issues. And then all you're going to do is literally just go down to energy, right? What I did is I just typed in anxiety, peppermint, right? Lavender. You can use those. So when you in Amazon as well, I know I'm dropping Amazon. Amazon has a car diffuser that you literally plug up to the cigarette lighter and you put a little water in there. So while you're traveling with her to the daycare, you can drop 1 drop of lavender and less is better. The more you drop, the more potent it is. So until you kind of get accustomed, 1 drop of lavender, 1 drop of peppermint, right? That'll also build up her immune system and it also will put a shield around her immune system. Why is that? I'm going to answer it because she's breathing it in and it's creating a protection between her nasal and what she comes in contact with. and anybody can use peppermint, eucalyptus, tea tree. We can all breathe those essential oils in every day.
Nico, they're asking what the app is again, Queen.
Oh, it is called Essential Oils. It's just essential oils. It's going to look like 3 raindrops. One is going to be purple, a lavender, and like a pink.
Okay, hopefully everybody got that now.
Got it.
Thank you so much. We
Oh,
appreciate you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Next question.
Show Queen Tay some love in the chat, family. King Bruce, come talk to us, King.
Wow, so powerful information, Nico. Appreciate you. Man, I'm in a point where I'm trying to maintain like great health, and then like I'm trying to gain muscle, lean muscle, right? So the protein shakes is my thing. So I'm trying to get a healthy protein shake going. So I know you mentioned like coconut water, strawberry, spinach, kale. What do you recommend like keeping the calories up and energy up after you work out?
Oh, absolutely. So with your protein, a good protein, if you have a vitamin shop near you, they have a plant protein. Their brand is called Plant. It's a more cleaner protein. It burns cleaner. Unlike the way that most men go for, because that's normally what mainstream pumps out there is way. But whey, you have to have like a isolate. You have to have a traveler to do that. But plant is another good one. Vega is another good one. VEGA. I like Vega as well because Vega, you're going to get a more holistic approach because they're going to add in your vitamins. They're going to add in your minerals. They're going to add in like broccoli, your spirulina inside your protein. So if you're doing a regular protein like during a midday, and then maybe after 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, you want to replace that with Vega, then you'll get all your vitamins and minerals. So what I would say is do a regular protein, just a regular protein like the plant protein. That's what I normally do. I do plant protein in the morning, so I can get most of my protein in the morning, and then like 5 o'clock, I'll do the Vega. If you really struggling a little bit. Sun Warrior is another one, but that's not a good taste. You might have to add a little agave to that. That is definitely a protein taste, but you also still going to get a very good blend. If you shop at Whole Foods has a smaller option of protein, so you don't have to buy the massive. You can buy a little small serving, like 12 servings. So Vega is a good one. The last protein is Orgain. Orgain is another good one as well. Orgain is going to give you the option to have your protein, and then it's going to give you the option to have all your greens and all your fruits and vegetables in there as well, which I like Orgain. It's simple, it's easy. 1 scoop will do you. In terms of maintaining your weight, because men do fluctuate, women don't think they do. They don't, but they do. Just take a picture for 1 week every time you eat. What you're doing is you're creating a tracking sheet of what time you eat. If you happen to skip meals, it'll show you in real time, oh, I didn't eat until 2 o'clock, right? Put it in a folder. Lunch, put it in a folder. Dinner, put it in a folder. Snack. And now when you go look at your snap timestamp, you slide it up. It's like, ooh, I didn't eat a snack until 1 o'clock. I didn't eat my lunch until 3:30. And then I got hungry at about 8, right? You can definitely have an apple and some kind of peanut butter or nut butter as a snack. If you are on a Zoom call after 8 o'clock and you know you're still up, you definitely can have a peanut butter or a nut butter in my case, because I don't do regular peanut butter, but a nut butter and an apple. So that keeps up the healthy, good calories, but you also get the vitamins and the fiber from an apple. How they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Well, because you get fiber, because you get vitamin C. You're getting all your vitamins from your food. So the one thing I want you to remember is that everything that you take in has a purpose and it serves a purpose. So what is it doing for you and to you? So what is that apple doing for you? It's going to provide me with this. What is it doing to you? Is it going to tear me down, or is it going to build me up and give me a superpower? Yes. Thank you, Bruce. Who we
Got
have?
it.
Is that it?
Appreciate that.
You're welcome. A few more hands.
Everybody show King Bruce some love in the chat, family. Last but not least, Queen Angela, come talk to us. Queen.
Okay. Oh, it's already written down. Thank you. Good morning, Nico. My question real fast. How much protein are we supposed to have, the recommended for the day? And like, do you have like this you keep saying, I love the way you're saying that, and I can see the progress through the day about the kind of eating and what it does for you. So, but do you have a regimen that will keep us on the flow like that?
Absolutely, always have a regimen. Absolutely. And to answer your question about the protein, I love to go back to our animals, right? Because when we look at a giraffe, when we look at a gazelle, right, we have learned as humans, because we are fed this and we come into an agreement with, we have to have so much protein. But your body knows how much protein is enough, as you ask, if you spread it out. So, what would that look like? If you're not a big breakfast person, sometimes I don't have time, so I might add a piece of bread. Don't be afraid of the bread, y'all. Ezekiel bread is an amazing option. If you're not going to purchase a lot of bread, it's already normally in the freezer at Whole Foods, at Targets. I don't shop at Walmart, but at your local grocery stores, it's already in the freezer. So all you do is go home, take a little second, put it in Ziploc bags, and throw them back in the freezer, and then pull out 2 or 3 for the week, toast that, add avocado on there, add a little salsa if your body can tolerate tomatoes. And then I like to give you a cheat sheet. It's called Everything But Bagel Seasoning. You're welcome. Squeeze a little lemon on there, and there is your breakfast, and that's your protein. So what you're doing is you're sprinkling protein along the day so that you're not in a deficit, or you're not saying, did I get enough protein? So last thing, Queen Vanessa, when you're on your smart device, go ahead and type in foods high in protein. Watch the list of proteins that pop up. It is amazing of how much protein you can get in just our foods. Just our foods. Quinoa was another one, but I heard a lot of people shooting Vanessa down with the quinoa. But chickpeas is another good option as well. You can get your protein from your. I know they dogged you out, Vanessa, with the quinoa, but that's okay. Quinoa has an acquired texture. If you're a texture person, you're not gonna like the quinoa. But guess what? You can baby step the quinoa and just do 1 tablespoon and sprinkle it over. Here's another good one: chia seed. So if you add chia seed in your smoothie, or chia seed on your salad, or chia seed in your protein, you're getting your omegas there, and then you're getting more protein. So I wanted to empower you and give you so much information that you literally have it at your fingertips. If I want to say foods high in protein, I'm going to add my avocado toast. Maybe on Monday and Wednesday, I do avocado toast, Angela. And maybe on Tuesday and Thursday, I might do a smoothie and add in hemp seed, which is also high in protein, HEMP seed. They look a little weird, but it has no taste. So miss me with the taste thing. It tastes weird. It doesn't taste like anything. It just looks a little weird. Like the chia seed look a little weird. And so now I've had hemp seed that I've added either to my avocado toast, or maybe I added it into my protein. Or if you're an oatmeal person, you can literally sprinkle it right on top of your oatmeal. So now you have protein in the morning. And now I've had something where maybe if you still a meat eater, or transition you over. But I like to say add 2 vegetables and then give yourself a bonus vegetable. What does that look like? Broccoli, spinach, and maybe add squash, right? So now you got double protein right there. And if you're still not there yet and you haven't transitioned over to the quinoa, try wild rice or black rice. Yeah.
All right,
Wild
great
rice.
stuff. Great stuff.
Thank you.
Everybody send some love to Nico in the chat. So where's Sunshine at? Sunshine, you back up here?
I'm right
What's
here.
up, Angela? Angela, you got another question?
Oh, no. I was saying thank you. I was looking for the thing blacks out, and I was looking for the emoji for the heart. So thank you.
Drop that heart emoji, Angela. Stop playing around. All right, cool. So spotlight me. Somebody spotlight me, please. So right now at this moment, I just want y'all to think about, what if you had a better body, right? Like, what happens if you have a better body? What happens in your career? Like, what would your career look like? How could your career be any different if you had a better body, if you had a better mind? Just put it in the chat. I just want you to know, because I know most of us are going to say this stuff, but we're not really going to do the things that's going to allow us to get to that next level. But if you were actually putting yourself in a position for having a better body, not only is your body going to be great, but the opportunities that you're going to get is going to enhance as well, right? So bring Nico up here as well. And Vanessa, can y'all spotlight both of them, Vanessa and Nico, please? And I really want to put an emphasis on this. Your health is wealth. Your health is wealth, y'all. Like, let's just be real. Your health is wealth. So hold on, I could do it. Hold on, let's make sure. All right, cool. Who else? We got all three of them up here?
Yes, all three of them.
What'd you say, Sunshine? Can I hear you?
Yes, all three of y'all are on the screen.
Okay, good. So just understand, look at the people that you have in front of you, right? These individuals who you have in front of you are people who are willing to go above and beyond to help you live the life you truly deserve, that you get to design. And if you don't take your health into your own hands, guess what happens? Like your plans will be derailed. How many of you could just put into the chat? How many of you had plans on doing this, had doing that, but then your health complication came into play, right? Or you had some unexpected illness, or even if it was with someone else, right? Y'all planned something, and then next thing you know, they came down with some illness. These illnesses are already in here. It's just waiting for a moment of weakness. So you could sleep, you could have the best, you can have the worst night of sleep, and that could be the thing that triggers the ailment to really speed up and then make you really feel as if everything is going to waste or everything is going downhill or whatever. It's just literally everything you do matters. I just want you to really understand that everything you do matters, even when it comes down to the food. So when you see these ladies up here, the reason why I let the time go a little bit longer and past the schedule is because we don't normally have classes like this where somebody can come in and just really break down this. So I wanted to just go. So please, always remember, if 9:30 hits and you have to leave, you can leave at 9:30. I mentioned to y'all, we want to keep the time on Wednesday and Monday mainly because we don't want to have 4 or 5 hour classes, right? We just want to be able to come in hour, 30, 45 minutes, whatever, and it'd be done. But there are going to be some times where we do extend the time. Like if we have somebody come in and they present something, we're going to extend the time a little bit on a Wednesday if we have somebody come in. But typically on a Friday, you get to meet more of your family, which is the other coaches that's inside the programs. Now, utilizing the Love Plus app, like the reason why I put this app together is not just for personal development in the sense of business, it's personal development in the sense of health. Well, so when you see all these coaches come in, these are people who've been working on their mindset, working on their body. And all of us together, I want you to understand what you're really having access to. You're having access to a full team of people to get you to your highest level possible. Whether that's a funding coach, whether that's a health and wellness coach, whether that's a clarity coach, whether that's an energy coach, accountability advisor, maybe somebody that's helping you with your progression. Maybe all of these coaches are here for you to take your life to the next level. And that's really why we put this together for you. So if you do not take advantage of this, then you are wasting your own potential. So I want y'all to unmute, send some love. In fact, I want to start recording this because if I put this on YouTube, I don't want this to be a 3-hour shebang. So let's stop recording this right now.